Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing my memory spread for the week of October 24th through the 30th. And for this week, I'm going to be using Horror Nights from Pink Diamond Planner Co., which surprisingly, this is going to be my first time ever using a kit from Pink Diamond Planner Co., despite purchasing kits from her shop since I want to say the beginning of this year. I've just been hoarding and hoarding and hoarding, so I'm very excited to finally use a kit from her shop, and I'm obsessed with this theme, so I'm very excited to see how this spread turns out. So that is the Epic Kit in glossy paper. And then I have the 15mm as well as the Fashion Girls. And for foil, I'm going to be pairing the kit with red foil from Planner Choco. So I have a handful of things here, mainly blood spatter items. So we have the hole protectors, a few different designs of full box overlays. So I have like these little quotes. I have this one here, two of the double box ones because there are two double boxes in the kit. I got the full frames. I also picked up some date dots, headers, two different washi overlays, and then I'm just gonna go regular bougie with this spread, and I just got the underlays here. So that is it for the foil and the kit. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put down the base of the spread, and I'll be right back. Okay, first things first, this video is going up on Halloween, so I feel like I have to wish everybody who celebrates a happy Halloween. If you guys celebrate, what are you doing tonight? What are you dressing up as? I have not celebrated a Halloween since I was like 14, so my plans for tonight is just to like hide out in my apartment and stay away from all the trick-or-treaters and stuff. So yeah, super exciting plans for the evening, obviously. But yeah, before we get into talking about the spread, the day by day, whatever, I feel like I have to explain myself because your girl was on the struggle bus with this base. I don't know why, but somewhere between last week and this week, I evidently forgot how to plan. So you'll see once we get to the sidebar, like I completely effed up the spacing of everything. I had to pull everything up with undo, and then I, for some reason, put down my sidebar as if I was like color blocking when I never intended to color block the spread. So I had to pull everything up yet again. So undo came to my rescue this week, and yeah, just felt like I have to explain myself because, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so this week we don't have House of the Dragon to talk about. I feel like I'm going through withdrawals, and it's only been 1 week since the finale. So, yeah, I don't really know what to talk about while putting down the base. And honestly, like the fall TV season is slowly coming to the end because I'm only currently watching 4 shows, which at the beginning I was watching like 9 shows. So yeah, I always hate this time of year because I lose all my favorite TV shows. So this week I watched The Handmaid's Tale, I watched Station 19, I watched Grey's Anatomy, and The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead only has 2 episodes left before the finale, and I'm not okay. I still have hopes that Rick Grimes is gonna come back, but it doesn't look like that's where we're headed, so I don't think I'm gonna be satisfied with the way that the show ends, so that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, other than that, we got, for my photography class, you guys know that I take a photography class, which is completely unrelated to my computer science major, but if you guys, I'm sure many of you guys know if you went to college, sometimes the colleges require you to take classes that are like completely unrelated to your major. So like when I was doing my zoology degree, I had to take like psychology and physiology and like classes like that. And with my computer science major, they required some arts courses, and your girl can't draw, so, and I enjoy photography, so that's why I decided to take photography. And this week we got like we had our last like a regular assignment due, and then we got assigned our final project, which is going to take the rest of the semester, which is 4 weeks. So for our last assignment, which I waited until the day that it was due to do it, but that is fine. But it was basically just like a filler assignment because the professor had nothing else for us to do. But we essentially had to do like spooky photos, which is completely out of my comfort zone. So, because I am not a Photoshop savvy person, so I'm not very good at editing. So I had to like, I don't know. I didn't like the images, but I'm hoping that he's very lenient with grading. But anyways, I'm really excited though about the final project because it's a photography book that we have to do, and this is the first assignment that we've had all semester where we really get to choose what we want to photograph, which I'm really excited about because I haven't really gotten, you guys know that my interest, my hobbies are bird and wildlife photography. Like that's what I'm interested in. That's what, I mean, I've had my camera for a couple years now, and that's always been my subject of choice. So I'm really excited to finally be able, after the entire semester, photograph things that I'm interested in. And there's not really any guidelines as far as how we photograph it or anything like that. So that's really exciting. So I obviously, for my photo book assignment, sorry, Figaro is starting to play, so if you can hear him in the background, just ignore him. But for my photo assignment, my photo book assignment, I'm going to be doing it on the birds of Texas. So like I said, we were able to pick any subject that we wanted. We just have to produce every week for the next 4 weeks 25 images for that subject, and then at the end of the semester we have to pick the best 25 out of like the 125 images that we submit to then get sent off to be printed into a photo book. So I'm very, very excited about this. A photo book is something I've always wanted to do with my photography. I just never felt that I was like good enough, obviously. So yeah, I'm also a little nervous about like the amount of images we have to take, because if you guys know anything about wildlife photography, you could go out and spend hours upon hours upon hours in the field and see nothing. Or you could see wildlife and birds and take thousands of images but only have like 2 that are like in focus. So we'll see how the whole like 25 images go. But where I live currently, there's not really good places to do bird and wildlife photography. I just don't have like any like nature reserves or anything like that within a good driving distance for myself. So I plan on doing most of my photographing when I go home for the weekends, or I'll take trips specifically for wildlife photography. So I'm actually planning on going home this coming weekend on the 3rd, I believe, because I have to go home to vote for this government, or this ow, Figaro. He just bit the crap out of me. Ow, oh my god, I don't know what is going into him. He's obviously hungry because it's 4:30 a.m. on Monday morning, and we're about 30 minutes from his breakfast time. So anyways, what was I saying? I'm going home on the 3rd to vote for the governor election that's here in Texas, but it's supposed to rain all weekend, so I'm gonna have to like figure something out as far as like starting this photo book assignment. So that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, if you guys are interested, just like a shameless self plug, I do have a photography Instagram that I always have linked in the description box down below if you guys want to follow me there. But yeah, anyways, I somehow managed to talk 8 minutes about something while I put down the base of the spread, so that's great. So let's get on to talking about the day-to-day. So Monday was a work day for my photography class. That's why I used a little camera doodle from Carly Plans there. So we did not have class this day, which was lovely. So I swear like half of my photography classes have been work days, so the classes have always been canceled, which I'm not mad about. But yeah, anyways, so I did do my voiceover for my plan with me this day, and then I obviously uploaded my plan with me, and it was a rainy day this day, so I'm really glad class was canceled because I would not have gone to class anyways. I never go to class when it's raining, which sounds really bad, but like I walk from my apartment to campus and I'm not interested in getting soaking wet in the process. So yeah, instead, I went to the grocery store, and that little character sticker there is from Scribble Prints Co. And in case you guys didn't already know, I am a part of SPC's affiliate team, so you can use code Elisa10 to save 10% off your next order if you so desire. And I really appreciate all of you that have used my code in the past. Thank you very much. And then the only other thing I did Monday was that I did some homework, and then I started to reread Verity by Colleen Hoover, which is a 5 out of 5 star read. I love Verity, and I love Colleen Hoover. I know she's not for everybody, but I personally really love her books. So anyways, Tuesday, the first thing that I marked down that it was windy and cold this day, so not ideal weather. It's starting to get quite chilly here in Texas, so had to break that down. And then I had a leg day at the gym. I did some more homework. I had to pick up my mail this day because it had been held over the weekend while I was out of town. And then I didn't have anything else to mark down, so I marked down that I took out the trash. And then I read my book for the rest of the evening. So yeah. Moving on to Wednesday, I had class in the morning. I went to my photography class, and then because like I said, I left my photography assignment until Wednesday, the day it was due, I had to get out and do some photography. So I have a photography custom script from Carly Plans that you'll see in just a little bit, and then I pulled in a Once More with Love munchkin to mark that down. And then once I got all the images, thankfully this assignment only required 3 final images to be submitted, and after I got those images, I came home and edited those photos and turned them in. And then after that, I had a YouTube binge. I marked down that I finished Verity, and then I watched the newest episode of The Handmaid's Tale, I really enjoyed it. I have no idea where, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know when I was going with that. Never mind. Complete brain fart. Ignore me. Like I said, it's currently 4:27 in the morning on a Monday morning when I'm doing this voiceover because, I don't know. I chose to go to bed last night instead of doing this voiceover. Anyways, moving on to Thursday. So the first thing I marked down on Thursday was that I got no sleep that night. So that was super exciting. We love going to class with no sleep. I marked down that I went to class, and then I did my nails this day. The Did My Nails script is custom from Carly Plans and Font Choice 1. And then the character sticker that you're about to see is from the Coffee Monsters Co. Again, I'm sorry if you can hear Figaro playing in the background. He's in his little like pop-up tunnel, which is like his favorite toy ever, but it is quite loud and I don't have the heart to pull him out of it. And he just bit me, so I don't think pulling him out would go over well for me. Anyways, moving on. After I did my nails, I did start my next read. So this day I started reading Confess by Colleen Hoover, which was my first time reading the book. I haven't rated it yet. I'm kind of stuck between 3 and 4 stars, which 3 stars to me is still very good. It's just like an average read for me, and then like 4 is like a strong like, I would say. And yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of stuck on that, so I haven't rated it yet. I don't know, if I give it 3 stars, that'll make it like my lowest rated Colleen Hoover book to date. Up until now, I haven't given any of her books lower than 4 stars, so I think that's why I'm hesitating rating it, but I don't know. I'm still undecided, so we'll see what I end up giving it once I figure that out. But anyways, after that, I marked down that I went to a lab, and then I FaceTimed my sister, who She has been trying to foster kittens from the local shelter in San Antonio, and she's specifically been looking for an orange kitten, and she finally got the call that one was available on Thursday. So she FaceTimed me on Thursday to like get my advice because this one was going to be like a medical situation. Apparently the kitten was originally in foster care with two of its siblings, I believe, and those siblings started to nurse on that kitten's private area, which caused it to have issues going to the restroom on its own, so it has to be stimulated to go to the restroom right now, and it's on medication and all that fun stuff. So my sister wanted like my advice because I obviously worked at a vet clinic and I have plenty of experience with little baby kittens that need to be bottle fed and stimulated and all that fun stuff. So I think I convinced her to get it. So today, Halloween, she goes and picks up the kitten. So I FaceTimed her and then she had me buy a whole bunch of stuff off of Amazon for the kitten because I have Amazon Prime, and I honestly at this point don't even use Amazon Prime all that often. I basically only keep it because I get like the student discount, and my parents and my sister take more advantage of the 2-day shipping than I do. So yeah. Anyways, and then after I FaceTimed my sister, I wrapped up watching Yellowstone and started my Dexter rewatch. It's been a hot minute since I've watched Dexter, so I started rewatching that. I am only rewatching the original show. I refuse to rewatch New Blood. I'm still salty about what they did with New Blood, so I don't even acknowledge New Blood as existing right now. We're only rewatching the original show, so yeah. Anyways, on Friday, the first thing I marked out was that we had some thunderstorms roll in to Texas. It pretty much rained all day for me. Literally morning to night. It was raining all day, so that was fun. And then I marked down that I paid my rent this day. I uploaded my kit lineup video. I laid down the base to the spread. And then I continued reading Confess. And then, of course, I ended my evening with Station 19 and Grey's Anatomy as per my Friday ritual right now. And then moving on to Saturday, I slept in quite a bit on Saturday. I slept in until 9 a.m., which I know isn't late for most people, but it is for me when you get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning every day. But yeah, I think 9 o'clock is like the latest I've slept in a really long time. I think usually when I quote unquote sleep in, it's usually like 7:30 or 8 a.m. that I wake up. So 9 a.m. was pretty good for me. And then after that, I went to the gym and had an arm day. And then after that, I just marked down that I had a really lazy day. I refused to even look at any of my homework assignments. I just wanted to relax on Saturday, so I continued to binge watch Dexter. I got Panda Express for dinner, and then I ended my evening by continuing to read Confess. And then on Sunday, the first thing I marked down was that I got McDonald's for breakfast, and this was like a major cleaning day for me. I vacuumed, I did dishes, I took out the trash, cleaned out the fridge. It was a lot, and it took most of the day, so I had to mark that down. And then I did my usual pull stickers, film, watch The Walking Dead, and then finish my book. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I'll have all the shops featured in this video linked in the description box down below, as well as any coupon codes I have for them. As always, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!